It's your place in the world. It's your life.
Natasha ma'am, shall we start? Okay, go ahead.
It's your place in the world. It's your life. Go on and do all you can with it and make it the life you want to live. A very special good morning and Jane to one and all present here. I, Anushri, take this opportunity to welcome amongst us Chairman Sir, Director Ma'am, other members of the board, admins, teachers, and my dear friends. Well, I'm sure you all know why we have gathered here today. We have gathered to listen to the life stories of two extraordinary people. Let me introduce you to our esteemed guests for the day, Ms. Bhawana Tondon and Mr. Sundilip Sengupta. A very warm and welcome, sir and ma'am.
Jai Hind, everyone.
We are truly honored to have you with us.
Thank you, children.
We at Sunbeam believe that every person is special, every person is unique. And our program, Everyday Miracles, powered by passion, is an effort to celebrate such everyday people with extraordinary stories. But before we actually begin with today's event, keeping up with the Sunbeam tradition, we seek the blessing of Almighty and our founder mother. May I request everyone to kindly join in for a deep Pratisthapana and pay tribute to the guiding lines. Thank you, everyone. And I request Headmistress, Junior School, Ms. Vibha Rai, to please address the gathering and share with us the thought behind organizing this event.
Thank you so much, Drishti. I welcome, with due respect, I welcome Sunbeam board members. And with pride, I welcome all the students, teachers, and parents to this 3-day event called Everyday Miracles. It is said that better than 1,000 days of diligent study is a day spent with a great teacher. Keeping this in mind, we at Sunbeam have initiated a chain of interaction with some of the passionate people who create miracles every day. They have proven that time and resources can never be constraints if there is willingness. And yes, you heard it right. Miracles don't occur suddenly. They are created. For example, even if the world observes Draupadi's rescue as a miracle, I see her invested years of love and respect towards Lord Krishna led that to that miracle. And what better than starting the event with our own sunbeams? Bhavna ma'am, our own faculty member once, and Mr.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Jai Hind, everyone.
Jai Hind ma'am, and Mr. Sundilip, our own alumnus. So without further delay, I just hand over the charge to my dear compeers for the day because I'm also eagerly waiting to listen to the eminent speakers for the day. Welcome once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We are indeed honored to have amongst us Ms. Bhavna Tondon and Mr. Sundilip Sengupta as the esteemed guests for today's event. Sir and ma'am, with your permission, I would like to read out a brief intro about you.
Yes, you can.
Our first guest for the day is Ms. Bhavana Tondon. Ma'am has done her schooling from City Montessori School, Lucknow, her graduation and B.Ed from IT College, Lucknow, and her MSc from the Ram Manohar Lohia Awadh University, having started her teaching journey right after class 12 by being part of some major coaching institutes. Ma'am has a rich teaching experience and has been a part of the faculty at some very prestigious institutions like Lucknow Public School, Manasthali Bareilly, and Sandeep Bhagwanpur itself. Presently working as a subject expert and a guest lecturer at a prestigious school here in Varanasi. Bhavna ma'am devotes most of her time to the welfare of stray animals in Varanasi, a cause closest to her heart. We are sure it's going to be a great learning experience with ma'am for all of us. Welcome ma'am once again.
Thank
So
you.
I'm so excited to introduce our next judge, Mr. Sundilip Sengupta, an alumnus of Sandeep School. Sir has done his MBA from the JD College of Engineering, Nagpur, and is currently working with the NGO Hope and Animal Trust as education and center management, and plays an active part in the rescue, first aid, nutrition, and welfare of the street and abandoned animals in Varanasi. Apart from his passion and dedication to animals, Sir is also an avid reader and a traveler by heart. Welcome back to Sunbeam, sir.
Before
Now,
further, Anushri, just a minute. Before we move further, we have been joined by Assistant Director Ma'am, Pratima Ma'am. Jai Hind Ma'am, and welcome to the event.
Thank you so much, and
We
I'm
also-
glad to be a part of this.
Thank you, ma'am. We are also being joined by the Hostel Superintendent, Arvind sir. Thank you, sir, for joining the event. Over to the comment.
Thank you, ma'am.
now, without any further ado, may I request Bhavna ma'am to please address the gathering and share with us the snippets from her daily life.
Jai Hind, everyone. Jai Hind, ma'am, and Jai Hind, sir, especially. I'm really very overwhelmed to see you here in this, like, to be a part of this event also. So I would like to introduce myself actually as a teacher, and then you can say as worker, as simply as an activist working for stray animals. My humble request to everyone, after this event, I would like to share you the picture of a dog who has been brutally beaten up by the people, and his eyes are absolutely like damaged. Now he cannot see. So my request to this stage is just one: if you can't take care of anyone, please don't hurt them. So that is all.
Thank you, ma'am. It's time we listen to Sandip, sir. I'm sure sir would have some interesting anecdotes for us from his everyday but extraordinary life.
Sundilip sir is facing some network issue. Bhavna ma'am, we are here to listen from you. Your story, your life journey.
Sure, ma'am. Actually, from my childhood only, I was very much fond of working for these animals, or maybe like whenever I used to see animal even hungry on the road, I was not even fond of taking my own tiffin. My brother used to complain every day while coming back to the home, mummy didi ne apna tiffin kisi kutte ko de diya. And that was the beginning from where I thought that if I will have my own power, my own money, I'll start doing something for them. I would like to say, while working for animals, at times we feel like that we may not do anything. But if you feel that you cannot do anything, you just make contact with others. So please make a channel, have you can say that vision about all these things, that at least if you cannot do anything for them. You can do at your level. You can provide them water. You can even inform people who are working for this particular area so that they can come and take initiative to help them. And like if at times we also feel like that we are a part of the family, or I have my own family, my own profession, at times it happens that I feel absolutely, you can say that, helpless. In that case, you will have to choose your priority. What is your priority? Saving a life is more important than doing your personal things or giving something like leaving anything. You cannot do anything. It is not the answer for anything. So please work for the others. They are absolutely dependent upon you. God has given you power. I have heard a poem. It's a prayer actually. ईश हमें देता है सब कुछ, हम भी तो कुछ देना सीखें, जो कुछ हमें मिला है रब से, अर्पित उसको करना सीखें. Few days back I have written one Instagram post where we have said that dogs are the meaning, are like opposite of God, like God or dog. Somebody said you cannot compare dog with the God. And then it being a Banarasi, at least we all say, we greet each other by saying what? Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev actually means every life is a symbol of God. Har Har Mahadev. Har जीवन में महादेव हैं. Maybe an ant or maybe an elephant. So please respect each and every life. Please help them. It's not only about animals, even about people also. Whatever you can do, please do for them. Don't think about yourself only. God has given you power. God has given you strength. God has given you strength even to think about them. So please put in your efforts to save them, to save their lives, as well as to save yourself also. Being a bio teacher, at least, or even being a science student, you all know that nature plays a very important role in our life. Even these are the summers, you can sow the seeds. Everybody is eating apple and jamun and so many things. Sow them outside your house. Take care of these plants. If you will maintain a balance with the nature, then only you will be able to survive. In this pandemic, we all were running about getting oxygen. Most of us have lost our family members also, just because we have started interfering with the nature. So please take care of nature, take care of yourself. So that is the thing which I actually want to say through this stage. Thank you. Anyone has to ask any question?
We'll take the questions round in the next segment, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. Over to the compliance. Next for Sir. Sir is there with us now. You may invite him.
It's time we listen to Sundilip Sir. I'm sure Sir would have some interesting anecdotes for us from his everyday but extraordinary life.
As you all know, good morning, everyone. Good morning. As you all know, I am Sundilip Sengupta, an animal activist, and I am working for the welfare of the stray animals for last 6 years. Especially, we are work for the sterilization of stray dogs, their anti-rabies vaccination, and apart from that, we attend many rescue calls every day. So kid, today I am going to discuss about the stray dogs. Do you know how many breeds are available of a stray dog or a normal dog? Anybody? Okay, no issue. I just explain here. It is around 350 breeds are available in whole world. Okay, just like a German Shepherd, Labrador, and etc. etc. But that is not a main point. The main point is about the stray dogs. Stray dogs didn't have any caretaker or any owner. So we have to think about them, and we are going to discuss here about them. In general, people don't understand the behavior of stray dogs as they suffer from a different situation. there is a disease that spread from them to human. Do you know what type of disease which is spread from dog?
Rabies. Rabies.
Great, absolutely right. And do you know what is rabies?
We can get infection.
Infection caused by the saliva.
Yeah, great. But what is the actual meaning? What is the actual meaning of a rabies? What is this? Actually, a rabies is a Lysa virus, and after affecting, it's affect our nervous system. So for that, we have to be very careful about rabies. Okay, are you getting my points or not? So for that, first of all, we have to be very careful about the stray dogs. And there is a myth that every dog bite of a stray dog is not a reason of a rabies. The dog who have a symptom of a rabies, if he bites you, then there is a chances of the rabies. So first of all, you have to know the behavior and what are the symptoms of that rabies symptoms. Main is that. So when you see any this type of dogs which are continuously salivating from their mouth, or they have a hydrophobia, they will fear from water. These are the main symptoms. If you see such type of dogs, be careful. Okay, never make a eye contact with them, never go closer. And I am just share you my number, my contact number. At that time, first you have to call at that number so that I can send the ambulance and we pick that rabies dog. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The main question is that if you suppose that if a dog bites you, then what you have to do? Any idea?
Sir, an injection is given, I think.
Great. So how many injection you have to take?
14.
14 injections.
14? No. Anyone else?
Sir, 4.
14 injections have to take.
Actually,
14 injections.
many years ago.
Sir, 4 injections.
Okay. I just tell you. At present, how?
3 injections.
Okay.
Five injections.
Now, five is the correct answer. I will tell you, if suppose that unfortunately way, if any dog bite you, then you have to take a 5 anti-rabies vaccine.
4 to 5.
Yeah, 5. But there is a schedule. Okay, there is a schedule according to which you have to take the vaccine. The schedule is that you have to note it down, like 0, 3, 7, 14, 28. 0 means within 24 hours. Okay. 3 means after the 3 days you have to take a second vaccine. 7 means after the 7 days you have to take a third vaccine. 14 means after same 14 days you have to take a fourth vaccine. And the last 28, it means after 28 days you have to take the last and the most important anti-rabies vaccine. If you take this, there is no chances of rabies. Okay, this is very important. Are you getting my point?
Sir, we are admitted in hospitals.
Yes, sir.
What ma'am?
Admitted in hospitals.
Oh, if you not take a vaccine, then it will happen. But if you take according to the given time, then there is no need to admit at hospital. So any questions you want to ask?
The question segment is just coming up, sir. You wanted to show us a few pictures.
Any questions?
The question segment will come up after this, sir. Do you want to show us a few pictures, like you said? From
Yeah,
your...
please.
Yes.
No, actually, I just... Ma'am, you have the pictures I have sent to
Yes, sure. Just 2 minutes.
Please, ma'am, sure. So these are our volunteers. They continuously support us while during donations. See, they are donating their dog foods. What are the stray dogs they used to eat at our center? This is our education program. Especially I visited to the village schools and teach the students that what they have to do after a dog bite. Because generally in village, the people having orthodox mind and they just believe in jhad food. After a dog bite, they just went to the Baba and just they do the jhad food. But that is not a solution. So it is a very important thing that the children should have to take a proper way of anti-rabies vaccination. These are our rescue cases before and after. The dog having a maggot wound at his face. It's called abscess. And after treatment, see, the dog is absolutely fine. This was very emergency case. A fast moving car has hit this dog. So immediately we reached there and taking a help of a local volunteer, we are shifting this dog to our center. Same case, the accidental case. This is our staff, Vikas. He is just taking this dog again and again. The eyeball puncture. And after treatment, the dog is completely safe. And we find a good home for this dog. This is a dog catching. Actually, our team is doing a dog catching for their sterilization and anti-rabies vaccination. In this process, there will be no unwanted puppies. They will survive in society. This is another rescue. A calf was inside a well. So we are just taking the help of a local people and we are just taking out. Now the calf is absolutely fine. And now he converted into a bull. Happy faces of our staff and a dog. Again, we just provide special treatment to all the injured dogs. So our staff are taking them outside for a walk and he is enjoying the natural environment outside. These are our fooding facilities. In here, we just used to give a soybean chunks, rice, egg, turmeric powder, and whatever we just get, and we just give it to all the stray dogs. This is another rescue case which happens at Kant station. This is our kennel. We just distributed our kennel according to the segment and we just keep all the rescue dogs there according to their area. The dog is enjoying outside. Here you can see the vaccination chart 0, 3, 7, 14 and 28. So I think you enjoy all the pictures.
So great. A sign of humanity.
Really a kind-hearted ma'am.
Thank you, students.
So that was awesome.
Any
Sir,
queries?
you have your own center.
Yeah, actually, I am just working for an organization. It's named Varanasi for Animals. You can see at my backside. Varanasi for Animals.
Sir, NGO.
Yeah, it's an NGO.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Thank you, children. We'll have the question answer segment coming up. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the story with us. At this point, may I request the Assistant Director, Sunbeam Group, Mrs. Pratima Gupta, to please address the gathering.
Thank you, Ankita ma'am. Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So wonderful to see all of my kids here and what a great way to start the morning. I also extend a very hearty welcome to Bhawana ma'am and Sundilip sir. Really indebted to you for taking out time from your very, very busy schedules to be with us here today and share these valuable experiences. So I've heard both of you talking and my takeaway, children, from both their talks is, the first is, like every day when we get up in the morning and we, now read the news on our mobiles, or earlier we used to read the newspapers or watch the television. So we get to hear such dark, gloomy things, so many killed, so many dead. There are riots here, the kidnappings there, arson, looting, planes crashing, people going to war. And in the midst of all this negativity, here are two people, two simple human beings, just going about their ordinary day-to-day work and making the world a better place. So a lot of times when we read fairy tales and when we read stories, we tell ourselves, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है, ऐसा कहाँ होता है, ये तो सब कहानी किस्से किताबों की बातें हैं, ये सब तो लिखने के लिए लिखते हैं लोग, ऐसे लोग थोड़ी होते हैं दुनिया में. There are no fairy godmothers and there are really no special people. And then you meet these two people and you think to yourself, wow, this is how miracles happen. So the poor little street dog who is run down by a car, who really does not have a father and a mother and a brother and a sister and a neighbor to look after him, and he's lying there bleeding and torn on the road just waiting to die. And then what happens? Along comes Bhavana ma'am and along comes Sundilip sir, and cut to 1 month down the line, this dog is a happy dog, frisking about. Here is your miracle. So don't give up home. Miracles happen every day besides us, alongside us, within our day-to-day lives. And here are two people who have proven this. This is one thing. And the other thing that struck my mind from listening to both of them was that we have developed so far and we have gone so ahead in our lives, we find it difficult to be kind to human beings. And I have so many students sitting here in this forum with me. Sometimes when we get angry, we say bad words in anger to our friends. We say bad words in our anger to parents. And parents also sometimes when they get angry, they fight with the neighbors, they fight amongst themselves. Generally we find it so difficult to be nice and kind to each other. Here are two people who are being nice and kind to animals. So they must be very special human beings indeed. In a world where human beings are going to war and killing each other, here are two people picking up stray animals and being kind to them. Thank you so much. This is what is moving. This is what is the influence that my children need to believe in miracles, to believe in the kindness of people, to believe that if you have a passion and if you have the will, you can make a difference to the world. Thank you for teaching my students that today, Sandeep, as well as ma'am. And we are so grateful to you. Thank you so much, Sandeep. Takeaways are always subjective and personal. These are two things that I am taking away from the session. After it ends, I would want you all to write to Natasha ma'am and Ankita ma'am the one thing that you took away from this session. Okay? Stay blessed, all of you, and safe. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to Anushri and Drishti, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Bhavana ma'am, Sundilip sir, when it was shared with us that you people are coming to interact with us, we did a little research and have a few questions for you both. If you permit, may we put forward a few of them?
Please, sure.
Bhavana ma'am, we read somewhere about the various projects you have started, but one in particular caught our attention. Could you please explain to us the project Dogitization?
See, dogitization is actually basically about, we can say, is rescue. First of all, we start with rescue, or maybe even feeding or rehabilitation also. At times, we even try for their adoption also. So it's, you can say, rescue, rehabilitation, feeding, and their adoption. And secondly, we also try for their spaying. See, spaying is neutralizing them, where we control their birth. So controlling of birth is also another very important phenomena for which it can, we actually work. And most important thing is generating a, you can say, that compassion between human generation as well as animals or stray animals, maybe anyone, especially dogs we talk about. So it's about maintaining you can say that good relationship between animals as well as human. So you will also get a friend if you will start feeding a dog, or you will start taking care of them, and they will also be protected from us. So that is especially about dogitization.
Thank you, ma'am. Sundilip, sir, with an MBA degree, anybody would like to work in big cities with big companies. You chose to work with the NGO, that too the one that works for animals. What is the driving force behind this decision? As well as human.
From childhood, I have a deep feeling for all these voiceless animals. I can feel the pain of animals, those who are suffering, uh, and I am very much comfortable with them. All through after the completion of my MBA, I just work many companies, but I was not satisfied there. I could not do much for these animals. So as soon as when I get the opportunity here, then immediately I switch my job, and now I am very satisfied. These are the some invisible forces which help me to work here.
Thank you so much, sir.
Avna ma'am, having a family and kids, and also being a teacher, we are sure you must have a lot of responsibilities. Tell us about a time when you had to decide between your regular responsibility and your passion.
See, to be very honest, I did not ever felt such type of problem because my family is very supportive. They have always been there beside me to help in all these activities. Even in last COVID, you can say that lockdown, even at this moment of time also, my husband and my daughter with me while feeding the dogs. They have never stopped me doing anything like that. And same as with my profession also. And one very we can say, if you have interest in doing something, you can manage everything. The best way to avoid something is saying that I am very busy, I cannot do it. So if because I have interest, ever felt such type of problem that means I have to set a choice whether I have to go for my personal life, I have to go for my profession, or for my passion. So I've given, it's all balanced, no problem at all.
Thank you, ma'am. Anushri, always wanted to keep a pet. This lockdown, I got a kitten. Sandeep sir, we know you love animals, but everyone has a favorite. What's your?
Uh, for me, all animals are equally important, but I am a fond of a dogs. For me, I really love a stray dogs. I have adopted two stray dogs at my home. So for me, dog is very important.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, have you seen our teachers working so hard and bringing in something new each day? Bhavna ma'am, you're also a teacher, and you have to keep updating yourself with the latest studies, changing patterns of examination, and things like that. How do you manage your passion and profession both?
See, as I just now I told you that if you love something, if you have passion for anything, you can manage everything. So the only thing is this, that you are fully devoted for anything. You have interest, you have compassion to do that. So if you have compassion, you can manage everything. And again, I'm saying I have no problem in doing all these things all together. So the only thing, you have to have interest in whatever you are doing. Generate a passion. That is all.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, does your family also share your passion? Have you ever had a not again moment with them?
Sir, please unmute yourself. Sir, please unmute yourself. Sundilip sir, please kindly unmute yourself. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, even my mom provide food to the stray dogs, and We have already, I told you that we have adopted two stray dogs at my home. My wife always helped me whenever I need. Thankfully, I never had faced a not again moment at present time.
Thank you, sir.
I have a question for Bhavna ma'am. Ma'am, it is easy to understand or work with people who communicate with people, listen and follow. But with dogs or stray animals who don't even know what's good for them, how do you connect with them?
As you all know, love is a universal language. It is your way of showing a relation. If you like, they in the beginning, it may happen when I try to reach a dog, they may be a little bit aggressive. But once they will realize that I'm, you can say, helpful for them, I'm going to help them, they will definitely be comfortable with me and I'll be with them. Even if you listen some music which is in some other language, but if you understand the note of the music, you start liking that. So that is the same thing. It is only love and care which we can understand each other. Let me share you one incident. During last COVID, during last lockdown, I was feeding a stray dog on the road near Ravinpuri Joraha. Somebody from the backside came and started tried to snatch my chain, and that dog ran beside that person maybe for about half a kilometer. So he was understanding that I am there to feed him, I am there to take care of him, and the person who is was trying to snatch my chain is somebody who is not willing over there. So he tried to catch him. My daughter every day after 10:30 or 11 used to go down his stairs. I'm staying at third floor, and she used to go there to keep the food for the calves which are roaming on the road. And my two stray dogs accompany her to protect, just to protect her. So they understand that I care for them, they are caring for me. That is the thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Anushri, traveling is my passion and I love to travel and explore new things. It is so much fun for me. So, your profile said you also love traveling. Tell us about one unforgettable moment from your trips.
Yes, I love traveling. I went through many places across India, but because of COVID, we cannot go out past 2 years. 3 years back, when I went to Goa for a vacation, and there also I went to an animal NGO, and I love to see the enthusiasm and the way they were working. That was my unforgettable moment at that time, and really I love that moment.
Thank you so much, sir.
I wanted to ask Bhavna ma'am. Ma'am, are you not afraid of the infections caused by stray animals and carrying it home to your family? What are the steps or precautions you take to protect yourself?
What about doctors and frontline barriers? If they would be scared of COVID, then what will happen? So if you have like if you have to do, you have to do. At times I used to be scared about infection, but proper care is okay, fine. We can sterilize our hand, we can wash our hands properly after touching them. And the thing is blessings, most important thing. If you have some intention to do good things, blessings will definitely come back to you. I was suffering from COVID. Even it was a little bit crucial case also, but I came back properly without any, you can say that, hospitalization or something like that. And somehow I feel it is because of the blessings of the animals for whom I am working. At my place, every day around 15 to 20 monkeys used to come to take their food. I've been preparing chapatis. I've been preparing, you can say that, other things also for them. Maybe like I used to bring vegetables every day if I'm not able to prepare the chapati. And somehow I feel like because I'm feeding so many animals, so I'm able to earn money. If I will stop feeding them, I'm getting whatever is just because of their blessing. Because they have to get it, so I'm getting. So there is nothing like blessings. It is their blessings only because of which there is no threat of infection or something like that.
Thank you, ma'am. So, one more question for you. Clearly, caring for animals is your passion. Any advice to us Indians for following our passion?
In short, I would like to say my advice is go for your passion and work hard for it. Okay, whatever you just think for a future, what is your passion, whatever you can achieve it. For that, you have to work hard. And yes, please take care of yourself and nearby all the stray animals because they always need you. So this is my small advice to all of you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir and ma'am, for being so patient and answering all our queries. May I request our Assistant Director Pratima ma'am to please address the gathering.
Drishti, beta, ma'am has already addressed. I'm sorry. We may move to the audience questions, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Well, it looks like the audience is also buzzing with questions. I can surely see a few raised hands. Bhavna ma'am, Sundilip sir, may we take a few questions?
Sure.
We have Ivana from class 5D. Kindly unmute yourself, Ivana, and go ahead with your question.
Thank you. Good morning and Jai Hind to one and all present over here. I, Ivana, a student of class 5th D, and I would like to ask a question from Bhavna ma'am. With your permission, may I ask?
Yes, sure, child. Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what is your favorite school time memory?
My favorite school time memory is, throughout my schooling, I was topper in my school. Okay. In class 8, by chance, one of my classmates, when the result was declared, his name was, you can say that, as the topper of my class. Okay. Suddenly, I went to the school. I asked my teachers. They said, no, he's sharing trophy with you. So that is one of the most blessed moment of my life. I cannot share my position with anyone at all.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering.
Next is Rajlakshmi of 6G with her question. Kindly unmute yourself and go ahead with your question.
Thank you, Anushree. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rajlakshmi Rai of class 6. So, I have a question.
You need to be louder, beta. You are not audible. Could you be a little louder, please?
Okay, ma'am. Sir, I have a question for you. So, with your permission, may I ask?
Yeah, please.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I want to know about the most challenging problem you face in managing the NGO.
Actually, every day I face this type of situation. Actually, the main problem is the mindset of the people, which are just living in a society. And for that, I just working for the society. I just want to change the mindset of the people towards the stray animals, that what they think about the stray animals. So this is a very difficult task for me, and which I am facing everyday problem.
Thank you, sir.
I can see yet another hand raised. Manvi Srivastava from 4A. Yes, Manvi, unmute yourself and go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I am Manvi of class 4A. Sundilip sir, may I ask you a question?
Yeah, please, beta, please.
Thank you, sir. My question is that although a lot of awareness has been created with respect to dogs and their care, yet we see trends where foreign breeds more likely to get adopted over Indian breeds. So, sir, what are your views in this?
Actually, repeat your question, please.
Yes, sir. Although a lot of awareness has been created with respect to dogs and their care, yet we see trends where foreign breeds is more likely to get adopted over Indian breeds. So, sir, what are your views in this?
Actually, I have a very wonderful view on this, because every day I just try to aware the people to adopt the Indies apart from the other breeds. So I just want to appeal through this medium, that I just want to say that please kindly adopt to the stray dogs. Please do it.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
May I now request Principal
Wait,
Sandeep.
Anushri, I think ma'am also has her hand raised. I can see Principal ma'am's hand raised. So we would like to take that a very special question, please.
Yeah, so first of all, I'd like to welcome Bhavana ma'am and Sundilip sir for, being here. And it was really nice to listen to both of you. So in my house and my area also, I have 2 of my own pets inside my house. And within my boundary, I have, say, around 15 of them. So the whole families are there and generations are there. So they are all like, family to us. So I just wanted to ask, we feed them twice in a day and, with rice and soya bean ki badi and a little turmeric added to it. And from time to time, like even maybe a chicken pieces and all. I wanted to just ask, maybe Bhavna would like to answer me. What else? Is it right what we are feeding, or is it like something else to be given to them?
Ma'am, it's okay whatever you are giving, but at times like it is difficult for us to prepare because I know you are also very busy. So I have a substitute at my home, maybe like drool or pure pet kind of thing.
Okay.
Otherwise, so it's okay, fine, no problem at all.
Okay. And to Sundilip sir, I would like to ask, any, at times, they start falling very sick. Suddenly the puppy is very healthy and everything. And suddenly we see, like falling sick. And yes, we do give them medicine, like seeing their age and everything. Anything other than that to be taken care of for them, or, any other vaccination or something to be done for them?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, vaccination is the most important thing which we all have to take care, but to within 9 days of a pup. But before that, the deworming is the most important thing, because generally from the worms, all the problems started. So the deworming is the most important thing. You have to just discuss to your nearest vet, and he will suggest you. Apart from that, I will share my contact number here. And whatever the problem
I have noted down
here,
9431171929. So I have noted and I have saved.
And here also 7379. This
okay,
one also.
73. Okay. Yeah, because we have, and I would like to share with all the students. It's really lovely. You take care of them. They give you the most unconditional love. And we have whole families, so we have kept their names. So there are brother and sisters and their mother, then their nanny, and their even like, father. And then we find out and we keep names, and they are very, very loving. So each one should at least take care of their own dogs outside their home, and they would be the best investment. And keeping them inside also, I think the coronavirus, did not affect us, because mentally otherwise it was very, time passed with them and all of them. Thank you so much. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you, ma'am. And I see the Headmistress Junior School, Vibha ma'am, also raising her hand. Your question, ma'am.
Actually, I have a question for each of the speakers. Bhavana ma'am, I pick up the thread from your conversation when you said in Varanasi, we greet each other with Har Har Mahadev. Okay. But then all people don't reflect the same thoughts. They don't have same emotions. So at times, do you feel frustrated or angry and you want to burst out? How do you handle such situations?
It's very, very difficult. Again, I'm sharing one experience. Near Ming Garden, there is a kulfi wala. Okay? Few days back when I was feeding over there, so he started shouting, please don't put food over here, ये कुत्ते खाते नहीं हैं, ये बच जाता है, फिर सड़क पे पड़ा रहता है. मैंने कहा भैया आप एक प्लेट बाहर रख दो, हम उस प्लेट में दे दिया करेंगे, अब क्या हम ऐसे ही प्लेट दान देंगे क्या? ही सेड. तो मैंने कहा ऐसा है, जब मरोगे तो तेरा ही करोगे ना, अपनी तेरा ही करोगे तो तेरा बर्तन भी बांटोगे. ऐसा करो वो तेरा बर्तन अभी बांट दो, मैं पंडित जी को कन्विंस कर लूंगी कि he has already given 13 pots. So at times it happens, most of the time it happens. मतलब आप खाना नहीं भी खिला रहे हो, आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो, बट वी इवन कैन नॉट गिव फूड आउटसाइड देयर हाउस. घर तो अपने, घर के बाहर सड़क भी अपनी है. अरे सड़क अपनी है तो वहां किसी जानवर को रखकर पानी रख दो. एवरी मतलब एवरी summers I used to put around 15 to 20 water bowls outside, like at certain places they don't even keep water over there. और उल्टा होता क्या, वो अर्दन पॉट्स या तो तोड़ दिए जाते हैं या उनको वहां से हटा दिया जाता है. बट हमारा काम करना है, ठीक, हम अपनी जिम्मेदारी निभाएं, बाकी जिसके जैसे कर्म वो वैसे निपटेगा. हम अपनी तरफ से निश्चिंत है कि आई एम ट्राइंग टू इम्प्रूव माई सेल्फ.
Actually, it is the mindset that needs to change.
Yes, that is the only.
Thank you so much, Bhavna ma'am. Now a question to Sundilip sir. Sir, as a student or as a person, you must be feeling contented after doing all this work. It's a noble cause, noble work. But then at times when this world is full of parameters of success and failure, and when parents ask you, क्या फायदा इसको करके? How to deal with such situations? How to tell them कि क्या फायदा है? मुझे भीतर से कितना satisfaction मिल रहा है वो मैं कैसे बताऊं?
Actually, ma'am, I am very lucky about this case because my whole family support me and they feel very proud at what the work I am doing. That's why, apart from that, I never feel any pressure to do extra or I have to go outside. And the thing is that I am get the satisfaction here, and my parents also feel that I'm getting a support from that.
So it was much easier for you.
Yeah, it is very much easier for me.
Fine, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. And last question for the day from Vice Principal Sanveen Bhagwanpur, Prerna ma'am. Ma'am.
Jai Hind, Bhavna ma'am and Sundilip sir. It was wonderful listening to you, because then I got to know that I am not the only one who is mad after dogs and pets. There are people more passionate than me. My question to both of you is, I have read, I searched on net, and I have read in the books also that dogs shouldn't be given rice. Maybe they have some problem in digestion or something like that. I'm confused because few people has told me to give rice, and I read and I see that rice should not be given. So what is the correct one, if you could tell me? Please unmute yourself, sir.
Actually, ma'am, this is a partial statement. Actually, there is the age when a dog is a puppy, to 0 to 9 months, you do not have to give any rice. Okay. After 9 months, you can give a rice according to the body weight. What is the dog's exact body weight? According to that, you can give the rice. The thing is that what you are adding in that rice, it's matter. Like if you are giving a rice and you are adding a chicken, that it may be harmful. So thing is that we have to maintain all the proper diet. I will send you the diet chart. Okay, I will send you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Bhavna ma'am and Sundilip sir, for taking our questions so patiently. Over to the compeers.
May I now request Principal Sunbeam English School Bhagwanpur, Ms. Gurmeet Kaur, to propose the closing address.
So good morning and Jai Hind to each one of you. And what a great way of starting everyday miracles and, taking out heroes from our society. And these are the real heroes, I would say. So salute to both of you, Bhavna ma'am and Sundilip sir, for doing such great job. And also, I think a lot of students would have been inspired today. Not only the ones who are there on Zoom with us, but also the students and people who are watching us live on YouTube. And this is how it goes. people were asking, what do you get in return? And as Bhavna ma'am told, that, whatever good you do, it comes back. And that is what I would say, that whatever you do, it's a great way, because animals, they don't tell you that you take care of me. It is we who take care. And in return, they give you so much. And you will feel that, you need to have one always with you. So that is what is the great message. And the main idea of doing this, sessions with the people is because we want you that don't run after big things. There are small things which we all can do and contribute to the society and make this place a better place for these people. And I think that is the way. Thank you so much, Bhavna ma'am, for taking out time and, coming out and being with our kids. And thank you, Sundilip sir, for being with us and, uh, helping our students to see beyond academics, to see beyond, like only job. There is more to do in the society. And if each one of them take up certain thing, I think it will be a great contribution to the mankind and to the entire world. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, students. I hope you all enjoyed. You had a great time and something to be different from, academics. But yes, everything is related. So what you study in your EVS, what you study in your science, this is the application of it, that we prove it and we give it back to the society from where we get it. So thank you everyone for being here with us today. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. With this, we come to the end of today's event. A heartfelt gratitude to Bhavana ma'am and Sundilip sir for taking time out for us and enriching us with their experiences.
Hello.
Principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, and other members of the board and admins for gracing the occasion. Though in the heart of our hearts, we don't want this to come to an end. It has been such an awesome experience listening to our guests, but we hope and pray we get to do this once again. Sir, ma'am, please consider this our application. With that, may I now request our guests and the dignitaries to kindly exit the Zoom room.
On this note, I wanted to congratulate my dear students for being the good hosts. You people were amazing, wonderful. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, I want to ask you something.
Who is that? May I know?
Ma'am, Sarthak Singh.
Yes, Sarthak. What's your question?
Ma'am, I want to ask sir that I have 3 squirrel baby. What should I feed them?
Will you please repeat your question, Sarthak?
Ma'am, I have 3 squirrel baby. What should I feed them?
Okay, so this question goes to Sundilip sir.
Actually, for that, you have to visit a pet shop and you can get whatever the good diet for them. Okay. You will get from there.
Fine, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And thank you so much, Viva ma'am, for all your encouragement and support. On this note, as requested by Anushri, may I request the guests and the dignitaries to kindly leave the Zoom room. Thank you once again for being